So what do we got here, Tony?
So for our little group called Shortcuts, what helps me is doing like a storyboard, a shooting board, and I always get confused like where to do it. Do I do it on a PDF? But Google Sites has a good place where you can go create a website and you can make shooting boards, storyboards, and you can share it with the team. So this is an example. If you come in a little closer, this is a shooting board I made for today. Just basically shows what we're going through today. Everybody knows what a shooting board is, but it really helps when you're on a timeline and a time crunch to be able to look at something and know what shots you're gonna take. So shot 1, shot 2, I just note what lens I'm using, any gear, any angle, any notes I have for myself. And I mean, this is really rough, right? It's nothing fancy. It's just me sketching in Photoshop and then uploading it to Google Sites.
So what do those LED lights do?
I mean, they run off a battery pack. You see right there, that rectangle thing?
Yep.
So you basically put these lights up on a tripod. They run off the battery pack. They're just really good because they're portable. A lot of times you have to go and plug things into the wall. And when you have a place like this where I don't see any outlets, I have freedom to move this around as I want. Just keep the battery with it. So pretty good set.
Got it.
So it's pretty simple. I mean, for tonight, it's simple track forward, track out, some close-ups maybe of your eyes. Sitting down there, I'm gonna get the camera close to your eyes, just so I can pepper those things into the edit. Maybe your mouth, you have to say, I'm sorry, right? So I'm gonna get that, I'm sorry.
Can you explain the difference of the lenses?
The difference between the 35 and the 24?
Yep.
Yeah, so the 24 is just wider. Just wider. Like the lower the number is, the wider the shot can be. So the more information and the more of the shot you can take, like the more composition will fit inside of the shot.
So the lower the number, the wider the view.
Yep, that's the best one. Yes, sir. Just setting up the idea that this character is going through something. You have 3 takes.
Sure.
And the last one was more like he's actually talking to someone. So it's like that.
Sounds good.
So let me show you something. This is a tripod dolly that I rented. I'll link it below to where I got it from. It's a rental house. I forget what it's called though, but I'll link it below. And what it does is it allows for a dolly shot. Pretty smooth. You can have your own tripod instead of having a clunky dolly. You just lay these tracks and it's a simple push-in. So the character's gonna be sitting there. It's pretty helpful. This is like $85 to rent for the weekend, so it's pretty cool. If you come in closer, these lenses I picked up are Zine lenses. These are prime lenses, the Cine lenses. These run a pretty penny, as you know, but they're really helpful for getting that bokeh, and it's pretty wide aperture. So for this scene, it's shot at nighttime. It works out pretty well. Canon C300, you know what that's about. That's it. So.
I can do that for you, Sarah. I can do that and all the things you want.
I can do that for you, Sarah. I can be all those things that you want.
I can do that for you, Sarah. I can be all those things you want.
So now it's shot number 2. That was shot number 1. Shot number 2 is pulling back. So the camera moves out all the way, having the talent look towards the camera. This is where they mouth the words, "I'm sorry." Right? Because this is like the final shot. Even though we're shooting it second, this is actually the final shot.
Oh, okay.
So it just makes sense. I'm going to keep the same lens.
Yep.
And just reverse it.
I'm sorry.
I wanted to love you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I wanted to love you.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I wanted to love you.
I'm sorry.